My brother and sister, tossing and turning at night, feeling overwhelmed by worries you can't solve? What if I told you there's a simple zikr that can calm your heart, protect your soul, and let Allah handle every problem for you? Stay with me, because tonight your sleep won't just be rest. It will be a shield, a source of strength, and a connection with Allah that changes everything. There are moments in life when the heart feels heavy, the mind is overwhelmed, and sleep becomes difficult. But Allah in His mercy has given us zikr that acts like a direct remedy for these emotional storms. Reciting Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, Allah is enough for me, there is no God except Him, before sleeping brings an instant wave of calmness to the heart. It reminds you that you are not carrying your burdens alone. Allah is carrying them with you. This zikr is powerful because it shifts your focus from the problem to the one who controls every solution. It allows your heart to breathe again. When whispered in the quiet moments before sleep, it softens the stress that has built up throughout the day. It brings a gentle reassurance that whatever is troubling you is already known by Allah, and He is capable of ending it in ways you cannot imagine. As you repeat this zikr, your heartbeat slows, your thoughts become lighter, and your soul begins to settle. It's like placing all your worries in Allah's hands and telling Him, I trust you. And with that trust, peace follows. This zikr doesn't just calm the heart, it strengthens it. There are problems in life that no amount of thinking, planning, or crying can solve. These are the moments when Allah gently pushes your heart toward tawakkul, true reliance on Him. Trusting Allah doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding the limits of your human strength and the limitless power of His. When you say, Ya Allah, I leave this matter to you, you are surrendering to defeat. You are surrendering to the one who never fails. Sometimes Allah closes every door so that you finally turn to the only door that never shuts. And in that moment, something inside you shifts. The fear weakens, the pressure eases, and your heart feels lighter because it knows it no longer carries everything alone. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us that Allah loves the servant who relies on Him sincerely, who trusts His timing even when life feels stuck. Testing Allah means believing that what is written for you will find you, and what is not written will pass you by. It means knowing that even your setbacks are part of a bigger plan designed for your growth. When you release your worries to Allah, you make space for peace, clarity, and unexpected solutions. There is immense spiritual beauty in ending your day with zikr, the remembrance of Allah. When a believer recites the words of Allah before sleeping, angels descend around them, creating a protective circle of peace and mercy. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that those who engage in zikr before sleeping are safeguarded throughout the night and their hearts are filled with tranquility. And this isn't just spiritual symbolism, it is a real form of divine protection that surrounds the believer, warding off fear, whispers, and harm. Sleeping with zikr acts as a shield against both visible and unseen challenges. While the world sleeps unaware, angels are near, supplicating for the person, guarding their soul and recording rewards for every word of remembrance uttered. The heart, often burdened by worries, finds calm as the light of Allah's remembrance replaces the darkness of anxiety. Even dreams become gentler, reflecting a night of spiritual comfort and safety. Beyond protection, zikr at bedtime strengthens your connection with Allah. It reminds you that He is always near, listening and attentive to your struggles. It nurtures gratitude, reliance and hope. Over time, a habit of sleeping with zikr transforms the nights from restless hours into sacred moments of divine companionship, leaving the believer refreshed, spiritually uplifted, and ready to face the new day with faith and confidence. Nighttime can be a period of vulnerability for many hearts. When the world quiets down, worries tend to grow louder and fears that were hidden during the day often surface. But Allah in His infinite wisdom has provided a simple yet profound solution: the remembrance of His name, or zikr. Reciting Zikr before sleep becomes a protective shield, guarding the heart from anxiety, restless thoughts, and spiritual harm. This Zikr works on multiple levels. Spiritually, it invites the mercy and protection of Allah and His angels, surrounding the sleeper in divine safety. Psychologically, it calms the racing mind, slows down the heartbeat, and redirects focus from problems to trust in Allah's power. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasized that those who remember Allah regularly are blessed with inner peace, even in the darkest and quietest hours. Beyond personal calm, Zikr also acts as a barrier against spiritual harm. Negative whispers, doubts, and fears that try to attack the soul at night lose their grip when a believer's tongue and heart are engaged in remembrance. It's a shield that protects both the seen and unseen, a divine armor that no worldly method can replicate. When a believer sleeps with Zikr on their lips and heart, they awaken not with fear but with strength. Anxiety diminishes, the spirit feels light, and the soul is safeguarded, ready to face a new day under Allah's care. The way you end your day often shapes the way you begin the next. If your heart is filled with worry, anxiety, or unresolved thoughts, you wake up tired, stressed, and overwhelmed. But when you sleep with the remembrance of Allah on your lips, reciting Zikr, and submitting your worries to Him, something transformative happens. You wake up with strength, clarity, and a renewed sense of peace. Sleeping with Zikr is not just a ritual, it is a spiritual investment. Every word you utter in remembrance of Allah before bed becomes a seed planted in your heart. These seeds grow overnight, creating resilience, hope, and inner calm. The burdens that seemed heavy yesterday feel lighter in the morning, because Allah has taken control of what you could not manage. Your mind rests, your soul heals, and your heart finds trust in the one who never fails. This practice also rewires the way you respond to life's challenges. Instead of waking up overwhelmed by problems, you wake up prepared with patience and faith to handle them. Stress no longer dominates your mornings. Instead, your spirit carries a quiet power and confidence that comes from knowing Allah is already working behind the scenes. By ending the day with Zikr, you transform your nights and your mornings. You no longer just survive, you wake up empowered, spiritually strong, and ready to face the world with Allah's guidance.